Angela Sadat here with the Angela Sadat Group of Keller Williams Realty here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Today for our buyer bulletin, February 2017, can you believe it? We are talking about what if I want to buy a for sale by owner. So you see those little signs every now and then, and obviously in a hot market we see more and more of them. So as a buyer, it can be a little bit confusing. What do we do with that? You know, can we still buy a for sale by owner? How do we approach them? How do we go about that? They don't have an agent representing them a lot of the time. So what we do actually, and we talk through this in your buyer consultation, is if you are able to capture the address and the phone number, your agent, we can actually give them a call and actually find a time where we can set up a showing. So it's a little bit different. You know, usually if it's agent to agent, we can set up a showing through our little program. And yet in this case, we're talking directly with the homeowner. And so we definitely want to get a hold of them and find a time that works for them and works for you as the buyer to see that home without them present, because it's a little awkward walking through someone's house when they're there. So we like to create that private showing atmosphere, just like as though it was an MLS listing. So it's definitely still available for you to do. It just makes sense to capture that information, get that to your agent, and then set up that private showing just so that you can feel comfortable wandering around the house. And then should you want to purchase it, we do it exactly the same way. We still present a standard purchase agreement from the state of Minnesota or Wisconsin if we're in Wisconsin, and we go ahead and we negotiate straight with that homeowner. They will still, you know, a lot of times the question is, oh, well, you know, I've heard that my buyer side commission is free for me as a buyer, and it still can be. We can usually negotiate that commission with the homeowner. They're generally intending to pay a buyer's agent to help them to put this sale together. So as far as monetarily, it doesn't really affect you in any way. So it's just a little bit of a different process. It's still a great opportunity. So if you see a for sale by owner that you're curious about, definitely give me a call, and I'd love to be able to help get that information for you so that you can feel comfortable moving on to the next step of possibly purchasing it if you love it. Thanks for tuning in on Should I Buy a For Sale by Owner?